Welcome back, everyone. I am. I just, well, I am. I just walked around, have a quick look at where we are, what needs to be done, blah, blah, blah. And I come to the conclusion that I think I was drunk in the last episode. I must have been. I mean, I wasn't drinking, but I must have been drunk. Why did I buy that massive field? I got so much work to do. I've got two big fields. Well, one of them is bigger than the others, but I've got two big fields, and I only have a small harvester, and I can't use workers on this series. I have no idea what I was thinking. So I'm a little concerned about the path forward. Somebody suggested that maybe I just lease a large harvester, but I just bought my harvester. Like, I want to use it, right? So I have to take care of this field right here to our left, and I still have to put rice into the two rice fields. So that's a ton of work to do when you're doing it manually. And then the field, the big field ahead of us there where the other tractor is, that's ready next month. It's massive. So I am not quite sure how to deal with it. I think I still want to do it, but I just, oh boy. Oh boy. Anyways, how you guys doing today? I think what I'm gonna do, and I was thinking maybe I would put in the rice off camera. I haven't had a chance to. I got a little bit busy lately. I've had to run around a lot, take care of a few things. So I haven't had as much time as I might normally have. But anyways, I got these straw bales off the field. We're just gonna leave them lying around here. We'll use them for the pigs when we need them. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. I guess I could stack them a little bit better, but okay. All right. Now I do have a fair amount of saplings now for rice, so I'm a little concerned that yeah, they're just gonna start piling up. I'm not allowed to sell them. Yeah, anyways, lots of things going on in my noggin. Okay, what should we do? Should we plant rice next? I kind of want to do that. Part of me wants to move ahead to next month so I can just get to work on that big field, try to figure out how to do it. And maybe do all of this rice planting off camera. When I have a mindless time when I can just sit there and do stuff. How far along is this? Still a few months, so that's okay. No stress there, and I don't think there's a big stress at the other field in the distance there. But we are getting to a point now where this is getting a little out of hand for a no AI workers allowed, so oi. You know what? Let's just move ahead. If stuff stays fallow, it's fine, right? Not the end of the world. All right, let's move ahead. All right, and I will need to reflood this, I guess, if I'm ready to plant it. All right, let's just get to the torture. Let's start the torture. Now, I don't really know how I'm going to go about doing this. I have a feeling, obviously, it's going to be a long, drawn-out process. And it might just be done in parts, you know? It will definitely be done in parts. Let's get serious here. It's going to be done in parts for sure. I need to cultivate this field to the left and get it ready for planting something. I don't know what. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do, I got a tiny trailer too. That's another problem. Oh man, this is ridiculous. What am I doing? Oh, do I want the straw? I'm starting to think that maybe I don't want the straw for this. Let's set this up. Steering assist. 2 headlands seems alright. Okay, anyways, let's just go. Let's just go. It's a lot of straw as well. I'm thinking maybe I turn off the straw. Yeah, you know what? Let's turn that off. Okay. I mean, I know it's money. I know it's money we can make, you know, selling the bales, but truth is, if I sell all this crop, I'm already going to be making a fortune. And that's the driver, is, it's like printing money here. Let's have a look at, what am I looking for? I'm looking for, this is wheat. 12, so right now it's 13.9, so it's about mid price, I want to say, ish. But I think I'm just going to sell it. Like, what else am I going to do with it? Now, I'm probably going to lease a truck to cart all this. So let's get a bit of it done together. We'll do a load or two. And we'll move on. We'll do some other stuff. Try to mix it up a bit. The idea is that once I'm done, I'm going to split this up into small fields. We're just going to make a bunch of small fields. At some point it gets, given the constraints that we have on here with no productions and no workers, we're not allowed to use either of those. What's going to end up happening is I can only do so much work, right, without workers, so our expansion will be complete. I can't take on more stuff, like it's just not doable. So what's likely going to happen here is it's probably going to end the series, but I do want to get a few things done. I want to see what I can do with this field. We can break it up into bite-sized chunks, you know, and then from there what we'll do is try to figure out at what point does it start getting just repetitive. We're just doing the same things over and over and over again. That's when we'll pull the plug. I did not plan for this to be a long series. It was just going to be a fun little series. We'll see what we can do without workers and productions. So, I got 30,000 bucks, so I got enough money to be able to lease a truck. I don't want to have to drive to the sell point more times than not. More times than not. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. All right. My tiny little trailer. This should be funny. Oh, should I even bother? Hang on a second. Hang on. What I might like is something like, what is this? What's the capacity? 17,000 on this. That's not bad. 17. A lot better than what I have now. What else we got here? This is up to 16. This is 14 to 2100. This one is 14 to 18. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll lease like one of these. How much will it cost me to lease that? So full price to buy that is 78. Lease is 39.78. Let's do this. Let's give this a try. Is there any other setup I need? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's a cheat engine. Okay, so I won't use cheat. Okay, here we go. We'll try this. This is more reasonable. I just hope it's tall enough. It's low enough that the harvester, it won't be a problem with the harvester's pipe. Should be okay though. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. Oh yeah, tons of room. Okay, that'll be a good. That's a good truck actually. I got to keep that one in mind for perhaps other series. All right, let's carry on. Great. So we got around once in about 1.5 harvester fulls. So this is going to be about 70 harvester fulls to get to the whole field. The other thing is that this is wheat as well, so it's very high yield, right? If it was soybean, it would be a very different story. Probably be half the amount of grain to cart. Question would be at this point, when I'm finished here, how many fields can I put in here that are reasonable? Like how many? What's the size? You know, like how many should I make? Should it be? I'm kind of feeling it should be like between 4 and 5 fields out here. Four or 5 fields might make it kind of solo worker, lonely farmer, that's the name of this series, right? A lonely farmer, because I'm not allowed to interact with workers. But I would think 4 or 5 might make the fields more less, I won't say more, I'll say less overwhelming. Let's get one load done. One truckload, and I think that's probably going to be in the neighborhood of four harvester loads, give or take. Yeah, it'll be about 4 and a bit. Well, the pigs are doing well. They've got some food. I would like to buy a lot more for them, but it can only take so much at a time. There's some on the ground, so I'm going to need to get a bucket to pick up the stuff I have on the ground to give it to them. And We got rice to do as well. So yeah, we'll get into some rice in a short little bit. All right, guys, give me a minute. Let me get a bit more of this done, and then we'll go make our first sale. All right, that's harvester load number 3. That's a nice truck. I like this. All right. Now let's start going up and down. The 2 headlands are done. Well, they'll be done in a second. I'll start cutting up and down the middle after this next unload. Try to knock out you know, I find that when I do it in sections, instead of just trying to go from one side completely to the other side, it feels better. It feels more mentally more encouraging. I don't know why. That's just the way my brain works. I have a weird brain sometimes. Most of the time. Alright. And the truck's right here, so we don't have to jog too far. And no teleporting. I would have added another little level of difficulty if I banned teleporting. Oh, there's crop destruction on this series. Oops. I forgot. Oh well. Alright. 93%. You know what? Let's just take a drive with this. Let me turn this off because I'm going to chip away at this a little bit later, maybe off camera some. I would like this to get delivered. 19,600 liters. We'll sneak across on the ferry. We'll go sell this, and then I think we're gonna get into the rice planting, or maybe the cultivating of that one field. I need to check on the pigs though. Let's have a look while we're driving. Hopefully I don't drive into a lake. How are they doing? They've got some food, not a lot, so I'm gonna need to deal with that. We'll buy a bucket for our little fent, and we'll get them some more food very soon. Almost feel like I should add a sell point on this side of the river just to ease things up a bit. Maybe even like right here. Maybe. I did start it, right? Yeah, it's on the move. Actually, you know what? Let's set one up. Let's set one up so we've got multiple sell points instead of just the one sell point over and over again. We'll use the good old trusty. Oh, this isn't owned by me. I can't just set something up here. Oops. Never mind. Never mind. Ta-da. There you go. I guess I can buy there's a piece of property that involves all of the we'll call it the neutral areas. It's huge, it's massive, and it's not that expensive. Maybe I could buy that and then I could expand certain things. Okay, so again, I think we're gonna push this sell point to give us more money than we deserve. So 19.6 times wheat is at storage bay 1376. So we're probably looking somewhere in the neighborhood of about 26,000 bucks is what we should get. But I think we're gonna get more than that. I really like this truck. I haven't used it yet. I hadn't used it before today. I think we're gonna splurge and buy one of these somewhere, if not on multiple series. Okay. How do I tip? Yeah. Tip side right, tip side left. Oops. Okay, I guess I can go right. Only right and left tip on these. Yeah, we got 40,000. We should have gotten about 26,000. So it's bugged. Now you can imagine now 40,000 times the number of trucks we're going to have full from that field. It's going to be huge. Huge. Let's send this back. I think what we'll do is we'll feed the pigs next. I want to make sure I don't forget to do that. So we'll go buy a bucket. And then we'll pick up all the pig feed that we had to dump on the ground. We'll throw that into the pig pen. Actually, I can start working on that right now, can't I? I need a bucket. Need a bucket. Now I've got a fair amount of manure there. So I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. If I'm doing anything with it. Yep, let's go do it. Let's go do it. I need a road through there. Yeah. So, hang on, let me see if I can do this quick. This here, it covers everything. The whole area. It's got the dock and everything. It's 136,000 and it's 563 acres. I could expand my own little farm out now if I had that, if I bought that. But there's a lot of trees just like this, just like these guys. All right, let's buy a bucket, bucket. And I think it'll just be a straightforward. What's this? This is 1,000. This is the base one. That's 1,000. That's 1,000. That's 2,500. That's for the backhoe, though. Yeah, I think we'll just get. Oh, what about this guy? This guy's interesting. 2,300. It picks up a lot of stuff, and I think it does sugar beet cut as well. We're not going to get into it on this series, so let's just get a basic bucket. All right. Hopefully I won't need a rear weight for this. So let me just double check for a second here. 23, so I think I can put about 10 in here. I don't know if I have 10 here or enough to take us to 10 anyway. No, we don't have much here at all. That's okay though. The idea is to get them to survive till next month. Then we can go buy some more pig feed. Okay, yeah, it's really not much here. There we go. All right, that task is done. I'm gonna do the cultivating next. I think I'm just gonna use this fella. Bring the trailer back. We won't be using it for grain. Okay, off we go. This field should not take very long. It's a pretty small field. And steering assist. Just putzing along here, taking care of business. Realizing I'm not really talking to you guys too much. This might be a short episode because I wasn't talking that much. That's all right though. Some of them can be short. More mods keep coming. They're coming at a really good clip now. We're getting a lot of mods. Very, very happy with that. There's getting more. We got another Polish map again within the last day or two. I love Polish maps. There's one map that I'm looking forward to for a new series. Waiting for it to come out. It's in testing right now. We're gonna go big. Next series is gonna be big farm, big farm. And I'm hopeful. Hopefully, there's no delays with it. So you know, I'm gonna put it out there. I think I mentioned it in one of the other series. I'll put it out there what I'm thinking. But obviously, I'm not gonna start it until it comes out. If there's delays in testing because there's some problems or whatever. And it might not be the next series, you know what I mean? So, we'll see. The map I'm waiting for is Gnadenthal. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a Canadian map. It'll be the first Canadian map that I hit on FS25. And it is big fields. It's a 4X kind of map. And we're gonna do, oh, I don't want to say we're gonna do role play. We're not gonna do role play, but we'll have a story to start it. Let's put it that way. I got it all worked out in my head. If I was daring, I could just go get it off of one of the mod websites instead of waiting for it on Mod Hub. But I worry when doing a series, I worry that there's going to be a map update that's going to come and require a new save and basically break the game save. So that's why I hesitate to do something from off of Mod Hub. I mean, I could set it to not update. I could just not update it, but usually the update is to fix some bugs, which I probably would want, right? All right, we're almost done here. Just gonna grab this last bit. My wife and I have been talking a lot about moving, leaving this little homestead we've got here. And today we spent some time. I had a doctor's appointment this morning that was kind of out of town. We had to drive for a bit, and she came along. We got talking about this place, and now there's a chance we might not sell. We might stay, but there's some stuff that needs to be sorted out. Some financial stuff, but also some home improvements, particularly on energy saving side of things. This home is absolutely brutal to sustain throughout the winter, and the costs for heating is very expensive. So that's one of the reasons we were considering leaving, is moving on to something that's a lot more cost effective. But there may be a way for us to do that here. So, all right, that's that. Turn that off. I'm gonna get this started here, and I think we're full. We're pretty close to full. No, we're not quite full. Let's grab a bit more. Actually, I don't think you can fill up a partially filled rice planter. Could be wrong. No, you can't. Okay. Oh, I have to flood this before I can do it. Hang on a second. Flood. And pretty sure I don't have to wait too much. How do you figure out when you can go? Lower it. There we go. Yeah, okay, it'll work now. Doesn't need much water, just needs to get it started. I believe this is narrows, so I don't have to worry too much about missing spots or destroying spots. All right. Yeah, we'll get these two filled out here, guys. So I'm actually going to call it. It's going to be a shorter episode, and Sunday we'll try to make up for that. Sunday's episode is going to be likely more of what we did today. Rice planting. Sunday's episode will be more like we did today. It's going to be rice planting, and we'll do a little bit of sowing seed into that field and harvesting some more of that beautiful, beautiful wheat. And yeah, should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. I would like to try to move stuff along. Problem is, I don't want to move it too far along either, right? And yeah, we'll take it from there. I'm gonna give some thought on the next few steps. What do we have to do? So get ourselves going. Maybe it's time to try to figure out how to buy that big piece of land. Oh man, this is brutal with the. I gotta smooth that out, don't I? Okay. Alright guys, that's going to be it. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing and hit like, comment, share, all of that fun stuff. And I shall catch you in the next one. I hope you have an awesome day.